Welcome to my Days of Our Lives official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Konstantin pushes Theresa to recommit to their con and EJ desperately tries to communicate Stefan in the early morning. Theresa meets Eric and Jude in the square. They sit for coffee as Theresa tells Eric about Tate going back to the halfway house after getting arrested. Eric knows Tate is a great sprat and will come out of this stronger and wiser. He leaves when Jude gets fussy. Maggie unsuccessfully tries to soothe Victoria in the Kiriaki's manse. Joining them, Konstantin recalls what he used to do with Katharina and walks around with the baby, singing. Maggie is impressed with how kind and gentle he's with her. Konstantin adores the little bone, as he adores her grandmother. Xander comes to his apartment living room where Sarah has breakfast ready. After a little canoodling, they instantly run back to bed. After they return to reheat their food, Sarah notes how nice it's to be in their own home, just clearing dishes together. Xander says the only thing that could make it better is having Victoria there. They rush to change so they can pick her up. Further, the Demera Stefan should turn to after waking up at the Salem Inn, Johnny and Chanel order room service. Still, Johnny's not feeling all that empty, at least not for breakfast. He passionately kisses her. After working up an appetite, they sit to actually eat. As they phenomenon over Abe's and Paulina's cautions, Johnny notes how Paulina no way gave up on Abe. Just like they no way gave up on each other, Chanel points out. Indeed, when they were piecemeal and with other people, Johnny was always in her heart. Same goes for Johnny, who used to conjure about her all the time. It's not a dream presently, Chanel says. It's so veritably real. And perfect, Johnny adds. From the manse, EJ leaves a furious communication for Stefan. The auto's waiting, and the flight's in an hour. Stefan needs to get there now. Eavesdropping EJ's frustration as she enters the living room, Nicole asks if there's anything she can do. Her being there's all EJ ever needs. Holly snoots as she walks in on their schmoopiness and also gashes into EJ for having Tate arrested. Further Aries season could affect some of your favorite characters. EJ tells a relieved Holly that he didn't press charges against Tate. Still, Tate needs to wear an ankle examiner and he can't come within 100 bases of her. Holly sulks. Tate doesn't earn this. Before Holly leaves for a walk, EJ urges her not to communicate Tate, thereby making effects worse. Got it, she scowls. As Konstantin wonders what Katharina would be like now, Sarah arrives in the manse. Xander follows, important to Maggie's delight. Xander snappily takes Victoria from Konstantin's arms. After Konstantin leaves, Xander tells Maggie they'd be more comfortable if Victoria were just with her when she babysits. Maggie defends Konstantin, who lost his own son when she was a youthful woman. Further, American Idol's new rule changes everything at the Salem Inn. Chanel suggests they throw Paulina a welcome home bash latterly moment. Chanel divides up her and Johnny's duties and suggests they keep it low-key until they can ask Abe who to invite. Johnny is at her service. Chanel smiles, all is well in the world, isn't it? In the square, Theresa makes a work call and also closes her eyes, repeating, "Moment's going to be a good day." When she opens her eyes, she's startled to see Konstantin before her. He asks how effects are going with the plan to acquire Alex's fortune. Theresa recounts how Alex chickened out of proposing, so she moved out of his apartment. She hasn't seen much of him since because she's concentrated on her son. Konstantin orders her to amend that. As for Konstantin, he's confident he's got Maggie on the hook. So, Theresa needs to fulfill her part of the bargain, and also they will be set for life. Further, Xander's long-lost relative? At the Kiriaki's manse, Maggie urges Xander to understand how kind and probative Konstantin has been and how great he's with Victoria. When she leaves the room, Xander tells Sarah he's convinced Konstantin has Maggie fully conned. Xander doesn't trust him and despises him with every cell of his being. After texting Stefan again, EJ worries to Nicole about Holly's fellowship with Tate. He thinks it's stylish if they keep them piecemeal. He also suggests they defer Jude's christening festivity. Nicole tells him that's not an option since it's hereafter. Plus, having Jude there's ever comforting to her after the loss of their son. More A1 Chicago show cancelled as Holly gapes off pensively in the domain. Eric runs up with Jude. When Eric mentions he was just with Theresa, Holly says she wishes she could take back what happened on New Year's Eve. None of what EJ and Nicole are criminating Tate of is true. Eric asks what's true. What does she flash back? She flashes back to trying to get Tate to do medicines with her. Holly tells Eric she's just upset about Tate. Eric offers to hear if she ever wants to talk. Further, how the DeMoros could band together after Johnny and Chanel cross off some particulars on their party to-do list. They agree to ultimately go to the Horton cabin for their honeymoon until they can do commodity more elaborate. Alone at the manse, EJ learns Stefan no way showed up for the drive to the airport. He orders the motorist to stay put. Next, EJ calls Stefan but gets his voicemail again. Where the hell are you, Stefan, and what kind of game are you playing? Janelle occasion, EJ's manhunt, Eric's ESP, Theresa's rude Memorial Days of Our Lives spoilers for Wednesday, March 20th reveal that Johnny DiMera, Carson Boatman, and Chanel Dupree DiMera, Raven Bowens, might have a honeymoon venue. EJ DiMera, Dan Feuerriegel, quests for Stefan DiMera, Brandon Barish. Eric Brady, Greg Vaughn, senses Holly Jonas, Ashley Puzimis, is hiding commodity. Plus, Konstantin Melianis, John Capellos, reminds Theresa Donovan, Emily O'Brien, about their deal to secure the Kiriakis' fortune. Days of Our Lives spoilers, Janelle Opportunity DOL spoilers for Wednesday, March 20th reveal that Johnny and Chanel are hubby and woman. Formerly again. Still, Janelle have been busy fastening on Paulina Price, Jackie Harry, as well as Eli Grant, Lamont Archie, and Lonnie Price Grant's, Sal Stowers, returns. Days of Our Lives spoilers Wednesday, March 20th Janelle occasion, EJ's manhunt, Eric's ESP, Theresa's rude memorial after Paulina got a phenomenon and Abe Carver, James Reynolds, got his memory back, Johnny and Chanel turned to themselves. Johnny and Chanel might be married, but there was a detention in getting intimate. In Wednesday's occasion, Johnny will tell Chanel about Sarah Horton's, Lindsay Godfrey, offer. DOL spoilers, EJ DiMera's manhunt on Wednesday, March 20th, suckers can anticipate EJ to search for Stefan. EJ managed to get documents that would let Stefan get out of the country. Still, EJ's paperwork is transferring Stefan to North Korea. Stefan doesn't know the country, customs, language, and has no place to live. Stefan will also have no plutocrat. Also read DOL spoilers shocking verity, wedded bliss, the great escape suckers know that Stefan went to Ava Vitali, Tamara Braun. Still, that's when Stefan faced off with Harris Michaels, Steve Burton. Once Harris issued the claim, Stefan knew his only remaining option. Stefan confesses to the bobbies. And doesn't inform EJ, however. So, it'll be intriguing to see if EJ pays a price. Days of Our Lives spoilers, Eric Brady's ESP Days of Our Lives spoilers for Wednesday, March 20th reveal that Eric has been visiting Holly and Nicole Walker DiMera, Ariane Zucker. Also, Brady Black, Eric Martsolf, spoke to Eric about the Holly and Tate Black, Jamie Martin Mann, situation. Next, Eric will smell that Holly is holding back about Tate. So, will Eric be suitable to get Holly to admit the whole verity and clear Tate's name? Also read, Days of Our Lives spoilers Lindsay Godfrey opens up about what really happened during that shower scene DOL spoilers, Wednesday, March 20th and Wednesday's occasion, suckers will also see Konstantin remind Theresa about their plan to get the Kiriakis' fortune. Still, Theresa is a bit busy right now fastening on Tate's legal problems. Plus, Xander Cook, Paul Telfer, and Sarah enjoy some alone time together. Still, Zara both miss Victoria Cook like crazy. Which plot are you looking forward to seeing the most on Wednesday, March 20th? Partake your studies in the comment section below. Flashback to keep watching The Cleaner on Peacock to find out what happens coming. Thanks for watching. If you like this videotape, so please do not forget to subscribe my channel and do not miss any update.